Hey people, what's up? What's up? We are live again and on the topic Liberian Entertainers Forum. Liberian Entertainer Forums. We come here every Monday and Friday at 9 p.m. Eastern Time and we talk about entertainment in general, be it filmmakers, writer, musician, be it gospel, secular, whatever. It's all about Liberia. So if we come here, we have general topic that we talk about things that are very much important to every one of us in our entertainment industry in Liberia. So tonight I want for uh, everyone to just introduce themselves and tell us what state you are streaming from while I'm sharing.
Hello, everyone. Hello, viewers. My name is sorry. My name is Dal Davis, and I'm from New Jersey. So it's a pleasure being here tonight, and hope we can have a positive conversation as it relates to entertainment and other happenings around the world.
That's right.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, Liberians in Liberia and in diaspora and the global community, I'm Abraham P. Dietrich Cologne. Um, we have a long history of the foundation of hip hop music that is taking over the world today. We're one of the pioneers. I'm one of the pioneers for the whole hip hop music, and I'm here to give my little insight about what we could do to help our entertainment industry. And I'm grateful being here, and thank you for the invite, Victor.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Mizanic. Um, I'm a Liberian international artist, songwriter, and producer. Been doing music professionally since 2005. Started out as a hip hop artist. I'm based in Charlotte, North Carolina, um, and I'm happy for this platform that Victor started. Whatever I could contribute toward the platform, I'm all for it, and I hope that we all get to learn from each other.
Okay. If you are on the platform, you can share it now because I have shared on my Victor Jump page. You can just go and click share, and your friends and followers can watch. Can tune in. And the topic tonight, because we have the training topic that is going on in Africa, especially from my country. Um, I've been thinking it's going away, but it keep going back, which is the Jesino topic about this Nigerian guy. People say he condemned Jesino, uh, that his song blew up by mistake and bringing a lot of chaos. And people are taking it different. I don't know whether the guy meant good or he just wanted to hit on Jesino. So I want us to talk about it a little bit. If you, I don't know what you guys heard. It, Abraham, did you hear about the situation that been going on?
Well, I came across a post talking about that issue. Yeah, so I have a little insight about what
Okay.
it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So then, what we're going to do? Where is Dale Davis? He's supposed to start because he went to the top. So, I don't know, Dale has gone behind the scene or something. All right. So, Dale, let's give your own input of this whole story. Whether this guy was really hitting on Gizino or he was just like trying to make comparison or something, because this is still training and people taking out of content and making the guy more famous more. So want to hear your side of the story, Dale. Dale, you are muted. Okay. I think Dale is kind of struggling to come on. So we're gonna go strictly to Masonic. tell us your own side, or how did you understand this guy? Uh, Stuff he said to Jizino.
What's the artist's name again? I forgot.
So I kind of rule something. I don't use something. I don't really know his name.
Ruga or something.
Yeah, Ruko or something. Yeah, let me
Okay, so
let me find it.
with that situation, I did listen a little bit to what the artist said.
Mm-hmm.
Number one, um, when you have uh when you have a Liberian artist that's doing well like that, of
Mm-hmm.
course you're gonna get jealousy. No matter what, you're gonna get jealousy from Liberian artists. You're gonna get jealousy from even his own Liberian people. So what about a foreigner like Ruga? Ruga is in Nigeria, so of course he's not gonna just be all the way 100% with Jay Zeno's success.
Mm-hmm.
On the second hand, you gotta look at things like it was not by chance. The reason I'm saying is not by chance, or whether
He
that
said by mistake.
by mistake. It was not by mistake. The reason I'm saying it was not by mistake is because Jay Zeno has a team. He has sponsors. He has investors that's pumping money into his music.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happens overnight with music. That's what people fail to realize. If you have a song that's taking off, it's because you're putting a lot of marketing dollars towards that song. You're able to pay DJs, you're able to pay bloggers, you're able to pay people to get the song to where it needs to go. And at this particular time, he's not going to come out and say, this person is my investor, that person is my investor, this person give me this amount, or this person pumped this amount into my music. He's not going to do that, because sometimes investors want to be hidden investors. That's why they call them hidden investors,
Mm-hmm.
because they put the money behind your music. When things start clearing up and you start making money, sometimes they want money in return. Sometimes if they are just sponsors, they're gonna let it slide. But in most cases, they will want some money back. So Jacino, the reason he's where he's at is simply investors and sponsors. He has people that are pumping money, and he has the right direction. Like, his team has the right direction of who to deal with also. That's another thing. You could have money, but if you're dealing with the wrong people, they could just, guess what, eat your money. Like Brimpo said, eat your money. I
Mm-hmm.
experienced it firsthand. When I started in the music business, I had scammers. At least one guy, he promised to do a lot of stuff for me. Victor, imagine you just starting something, you building your studio up, buying equipment. Then the man said, "My man, I will do your album. I will put it out there. I will do the marketing. I will put it in stores. We'll do 2 music videos. All you need to pay me is $4,000, but you could do a payment plan. You pay that money. The man just gave you 6 beats. He started a website and he gone. So Jay Zeno, what's helping him? He has the right team that knows who to pay and what to pay, and that's the reason why he's where he's at.
Okay, then, but do you believe to what the guy said? Like people saw. But do you believe that that song can come out of mistake? Like according to what he said, that your
Ah,
student song got on TikTok and
but
and you go low, it just blow up because he said these days songs. Let me play so y'all listen to it to see exactly what he said.
okay,
Oh, sorry.
You go blow by mistake. Now by mistake you blow. It's not intentional anymore. There's no clear path. You just say a song just blow on the TikTok. Carry another, you know say I be complete man. Yeah.
Let me
Then
play again.
you don't turn out. Oh, what's up my bread? Like this small country where we just get less than 1.2 million people on the internet. 1 million get 120 some million people on the internet. They still getting the trouble. Or you be like, they not see it.
I was telling one.
so Victor,
Hmm?
Like I was having a conversation.
Listen.
Afrobeat.
Uh-huh.
Now if you want to blow, you go blow by mistake. Now by mistake you blow. It's not intentional anymore. There's no clear path. You just say a song just blow on the TikTok. Carry another, you know say I be complete man, yeah. Then you don't turn out. Oh, what's up my bread?
Okay, okay. You want to say something? Go ahead.
So let me say, okay, I'm an artist. So
Mm-hmm.
when that man saying blow by mistake, sometimes your song will pick up on things like TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
Like his team has the right direction of it. Sometimes your song will pick up. Yeah, you got
Yeah,
it.
okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, sometimes your song would take off on TikTok, but the thing is longevity. It's not
Mm-hmm.
that long being up there, and the reason why just and his team took maybe 6 months to really push this song is because even when you start, you gotta beg girls to dance. I did the same thing with my song Buffet. You know how many girls I begged to dance? Liberian girls, they're like, no. The
Mm-hmm.
South African girls started sending me videos. Next thing you know, American girls started sending videos. And that's how it works. So when you get a few people sending in videos, next thing you know, other people start sending it. But you and your team, y'all gotta keep the promotion going because it could be one good week you have and then things will just fall off. Things will stop. So what do? Do you just stop or do you continue? That's the reason why the Peking and his team continue pushing on other platforms. So it can't be by mistake. By mistake, it will go for 1, 2 weeks and that's it. Period. And after that, nobody really care about that song again. But you got
Okay.
to continue, you gotta continuously promote this song. So, but I'll let the other guy go ahead and
Yeah,
give.
Ibi, go ahead.
Yeah, so for me, what I say, I will start with this quote. Sometimes the shape of the dream is real, but the content and material is something else. You see, we as Liberians, we don't understand how powerful we are. Not until we leave Liberia to thrive outside of Liberia. We have all what it takes, creative mindset, innovative mindset to thrive right in Liberia. People complain our population small. We have 5.2 million people. Liberian musicians can be millionaires and popular just in Liberia, right there, apart from going Ghana, Nigeria to thrive. Now, the Nigerian industry is huge. You know, back in the days, looking at where we come from
Mm-hmm.
and to see Jezino to the level he has reached, I think all Liberians should be grateful to see that our own is thriving.
Yes.
And I think we should all be supportive, to support Jezino in his pursuit, in his sojourn, rightly as Mezinik said, uh, it is not by mistake. You know, I'm not against the Ghanaian, the artist from Nigeria, uh, Ruga, that said it was by mistake that the song blew. He was speaking from a different perspective
Mm-hmm.
because it was outside of the usual. Liberian musician had not had that kind of success from that level. I'm not talking about me who just won the Telly Award. All right. For
Mm-hmm.
me, I'm an old hand. I'm a more seasoned musician. I've been around for decades. You know what I'm saying? I've been in the industry for over 20, 22, 23 years. All right. And the Telly is a very prestigious award in the world. I won along with BET, Netflix, Paramount Studios with my Freedom One World song. It's a project I did. I directed the video, edited the video, and the Voice of America team in DC shot the video, and I won that award. But a lot of media people don't carry that. But I don't blame anyone because they don't know how significant that award is. But you see, it was out of the usual for the Nigerian artist to see a Liberian who just came and his song just blew like that. They was not expecting that to happen.
Yeah, very shocking to
So
them.
that's where he spoke from that perspective. And I don't want to be biased here. I don't want it to be like war between Liberians and Nigerians. We all one people. We're Africans, Afrobeats, even though the history of Afrobeat came from, Fela Kuti from the start, his ingenuity behind this whole process of Afrobeat that is trending in the world today. But we also contributed immensely to
Mm-hmm.
Afrobeat because if you look at the origin of Afrobeat, the new kinds of sound coming out, you can't leave out where my music. The Palm One music is the origin of Liberians of African sound, Palm One music. And now we talk about hip life, high life. They were all intertwined to make this Afrobeat to trend the way it is trending today. You
Mm-hmm.
know, names like Two Face in Libya. We did shows with Two Face in Libya. Before we start hearing all these, artists like Whiskey, like Davido, they're doing tremendously well. We should support what they're doing for the culture, the African culture, to be globally known. But I think it's incumbent on us as Liberians to really appreciate the effort of every Liberian, whether it be a Jazino or any Liberian artist doing meaningfully well, on the global stage. We should all be supportive. We shouldn't be, like trying to undermine or listen to what foreigners have to say about our art and our craft. We should be supportive. And despite of what the comment came from the Nigerian artists, I think it was just like it was shocking to the rest of the world to see that a Liberian song, will reach a level of stream and
Yes.
impact in the world. That's why it was shocking to him. So I don't want to be the one to say, oh, he envied Jazino or he hated Jazino. It was just a shock. He was saying it out of joke. He even sang the song. So
Mhm.
I think Liberians should process it that he even went and sang the song, like he felt it was a good song, but he felt like it hit by mistake because it was out of the usual, as I said.
Yeah, it doesn't
Yeah,
have
that's my
much
point.
lyrics.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go back to Ms. Zanuck. Ms. Zanuck, um, do you think that the guy is a fan of Jazina?
I mean, again, the way how I process that, it ain't really come off as hate like that. Like the way how even the Gizino took it. It just like it's a surprise. Maybe his choice of words was not right. Maybe that's the issue there. I think the choice of words was not right, but he was surprised, and to see like what my brother Abraham just said, he was surprised to see a Liberian artist take off like that.
Hmm.
So, and one thing I would tell you guys about Ghanaian and Nigerians, those people are very proud. They are very proud of their culture, bro. They rather see that people do things than other people. You understand what I'm saying? I lived in Ghana, so I know how to operate, and I was just in Ghana in April. They are a proud set of people, Nigerians, the same way. So all along, like look at even I'm on piano. I'm on piano, like even though it's a South African genre, Nigerian people literally took that genre over. Like when you look at the Amapiano songs that went well in the world, can you just name me one Amapiano song a South African did? No. But you would remember Amapiano songs Nigerians did. Davido got Amapiano song. Everybody got Amapiano songs. So I'm just saying this to say that everybody was shocked. But then again, it's another aspect of the music industry I don't really want to get into, but it's real. It's the society aspect. Some people have been saying behind the scenes, this artist is part of the society, that artist see the signs and things they're showing, and that's real. Whatever the society does and whatever the society is doing for them, I personally don't know,
Hmm.
but that aspect is in the music business here in the States and around the world. I personally have been approached by some of these society guys in Africa here and all of that. And I'm like, look, I'm not with that stuff. Because at the end of the day, when you put your hand in stuff like that, you're gonna have to sacrifice something. Whatever it is, I don't know, but you gotta do some type of sacrificial business. And I'm a Christian. I rather if I personally don't blow with my music like the way how I want to blow, maybe my children or somebody I manage or somebody I produce for will blow. That's how I look at life. I don't
Okay.
want to put my hands in things like that. And realistically, the men are struggling back home so much till they put in their hands in juju business and society business and all kind of things. I mean, it's just a fact. If y'all want to ignore it and say nobody doing that, I want it's on you're gonna have to. Yeah,
Okay.
I
Let
think
me.
what
We'll
happened.
come back to you, Ms. Zanuck. Let's go to Dale. Dale Davis, tell us what you want to think about this Ruka guy and Gizino. Was that a real hit or he was just saying something?
Well, for me, what I know in entertainment, there is no bad
You're a little bit
publicity.
lower. Mm-hmm.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, for me, entertainment, there is no bad publicity, regardless of how it comes about.
Mm-hmm.
You just have to use the
Hey,
opportunity
Vicky.
as and leverage, to make use out of it. It's all about how you perceive certain information and how you capitalize on those informations to do something better for you.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, I feel like what he said it from a negative point of view to me. He was trying to say like people like just they can't say or they can't reach a certain level.
Hello, I got on at last.
Okay, yeah, thank you. This is Big Steve, as you guys know. All right, go ahead.
Yeah, Steve.
Yeah, and he was trying to say like people like Jazino or Liberian artists, they don't have the opportunity or the expertise to reach at that level. So it was
Mm-hmm.
more like a provocation. But then like if I was just I wouldn't have responded to that. I was just gonna keep quiet and then just leave it and just keep pushing my music regardless of how it comes. But I mean, he also came out and he spoke his mind. By the end of the day, like it is what it is. He's doing what he has to do, and he's still pushing his music and producing good music. So all the
Okay.
audience wants good music. So just once you're producing good music, that's all we care about.
Okay. Dave, I want to say, Dale, I want to say thank you so much. This is Big Steve, one of Liberian music legend. Big Steve, please introduce yourself and where are you screaming from?
Yeah, hi, gentlemen. I'm in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia, and I'm Steve, Big Steve. I recorded songs. My popular song was Balawala, Wak Wak Wak, Market Day. That was also done by Fatu Giflo and Mama and other songs. So
Okay.
it's good to be on. Yes.
All right. Thank you, Big Steve. Welcome me onto the platform. But I don't know whether you know the story that was trending about this Nigerian guy that was hitting on the Jesino guy. Did you know about that story?
I not just a gist of it I got, but not I didn't I kind of didn't pay attention to it.
Okay. What if somebody told you, Big Steve, oh, your song came out by mistake? It blew by mistake. Do you think they're talking a good thing, or they just want to hit on you?
I think I think I kind of process what he was trying to say. You
Hmm.
see, I think it depends on his context, and his context. I think he was trying to say something. I think you are trying to say it was his blessing. You see, in the Bible, that there's something they got a name for it, but it got to the popular way to say it would be like grace.
Hmm.
When God's grace is shown upon you, then your way open. I think that what that guy was trying to say. I don't think, and then people took it out of context. That's how I saw it. You understand?
Hmm.
Yeah,
Okay. What I
like
have
he
to.
was blessed. The
Okay.
guy was blessed because actually, if you analyze the whole African scenery, uh, uh, regarding as to the African music, uh, 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 getting on the in the Western world or being
Hmm.
promoted in the Western world,
Hmm.
then uh, 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 his context applies right. But if he were talking about maybe the guy was just lucky and so forth, then the people are thinking right. That's what I'm trying to say.
Okay. And let me say this right.
Hmm.
Uh, I don't think Gisino was really mad. Gisino heard that thing. I think it took a couple of days before that thing came up. Gisino has a song to drop as well too, so he might likely use that opportunity to drop his song. And when I bought drop his song, so went viral already. So I think just went very, very mad. I didn't see him like so those from artists can be mad, cussing and you're not really mad, he was just laughing. You got 2 million plus people. We got under 100 so people. You're just,
Hmm.
you didn't see that he was very, very mad. I think he was just like playing around and just wanted to drop his music and which he did and he was successful. So I don't
And
think he was really bad. Man.
to just buttress what you're saying,
Mm-hmm.
actually, the music business, uh, look, if you take the time to if the Nigerian guy took the time to criticize the boy's music,
Mm-hmm.
I think it was in his interest because to the fact that he established a scenery, it made a guy music, it made a guy popular more.
More.
That's what I think.
Okay. Anybody got any more thing to say on the topic before we can go to the next one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I
So
mean, just to buttress,
Mm-hmm.
Dell, you wanted to say something?
no, go ahead, bro.
Just to what Steven said.
Mm-hmm.
Salute to you, Steven.
Yeah, how
Uh,
you doing, bro?
just to say a little more to what Steven said. There's nothing like bad publicity. You
Exactly.
know, people saw it
Okay,
like
now
it
that's
was
what I'm trying to say.
negative towards
Yeah.
Jacino's song by Ruga, but I think it was a form of promotion because Ruga has huge following too.
Mm-hmm.
And if that kind of influential person can make a comment about your song, I
That's
know a
it.
lot of people process it as it was being like trying to undermine us Liberians, and Jacino's song was trying to
Mm-hmm.
undermine us. But I told you initially it was just about a shock that no one saw a Liberian song would hit that level.
Yes.
And it was not just a Liberian effort. He did a collaboration with a Ghanaian artist who also has huge following. So it's all
Okay.
about collaborative effort. Jacino can do song with the same guy who's saying that. It's not something like they're trying to create animosity out of it. So we
Hmm.
shouldn't take it out of context.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Um, we should just be supportive
Positive
to
about it.
our own
Yeah.
as Liberians as we on this platform. Let us all support our efforts,
Hmm.
Jazino and whosoever doing entertainment, whether it be film, music, and anyhow. Yeah,
Okay.
because we got stories to tell, man, and we need to reach to the highest level in the world. I want to see a Liberian winning the Grammys. I want to see a Liberian winning BET. I want to see a Liberian winning all the
Agree.
prestigious awards in the world. You know, if it's
Agree.
not mean somebody else win, I support. So we have to push forward. It doesn't matter who, but once a Liberian can reach to that level, we all should be grateful and we should be supportive.
Okay. Next person. Hold on 1 minute. Tracy Vorma. She's trying to come on the female tonight. Tracy, you got to open the link in Safari or what's the other one? What's the other name again? Wait, she got to go. Tracy, open your link in Safari, and when they ask you for Facebook password, don't go that route. So go back and open it in Safari, and it probably will come through. Okay, next person that trying to wrap up on that topic, the deal.
Yes. So I think basically everybody already talked about, as far as what happened. And I feel
Mhm.
like I said, there was no bad publicity in entertainment as a whole. And sometimes when things like that happen, it all depends on how you handle the situation as an entertainer. It could
Mhm.
work in your favor or it could work against you. As entertainers, we have to be very careful of what we say or certain information that comes out about us and stuff like that. We have to be very careful. So overall, I really like how just how he handled it. Like he didn't really go in depth. He was just
Yeah.
cool and calm about it. And the most exciting thing about it was done at the right time where he was about to put his music out. So he just capitalized on that and then just dropped his music. And the music is good. If he had dropped something ugly, and then based on what the guy said, people were gonna be like, oh yeah, what the guy was saying about XYZ, but the music is hot, and every one of us we seeing how the music is going. So I feel like it's about time, and I love how Liberians are supporting this guy, and I feel like Liberians were reaching to a point where we're trying to love our own regardless of what it is. We're trying to love our own. And another thing too, I could tell our artists and entertainers is if we do good work, quality work, Liberians are going to support it. But when we do something ugly, they will not support it. That's the fact. So, it is what it is. Love the
Well,
music,
how you?
we put you in the
Uh,
entertainment industry.
excuse me.
Hmm.
How you define ugly? Artwork is artwork,
No,
and
so
if
hmm
wait.
yeah,
Artwork is artwork, and you might not see or define the beauty in the artwork. It doesn't mean that it's ugly. What you should say if it's not accepted. You see,
no,
art
so
art is
hmm
art is art is creation that somebody else might not understand.
hmm
So you can't know what I'm trying to say. The word you use, ugly, is too strong. I say if it's not accepted, you see, it could, because I know songs that they thought were not good, but then later, several years after, it became a hit. You see, so that when it comes to art, it's creativity. You don't say ugly. It's somebody.
But BC, let
no,
also about
no,
they got some ugly song too.
Yeah,
No,
but he
but
didn't.
ugly,
no,
the
yeah,
ugly song will have meaning.
Yeah,
yeah,
but
yeah,
Steven,
yeah.
Steven, he didn't mean any negative thing. It's just that I respect your view. It's more like,
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
using ugly is strong for
Yeah.
Yeah,
creators
that's what I'm
because we are
saying.
Right.
all innovators, we are creators, and every
Uh-huh.
creativity is beautiful. No
Mm-hmm.
matter
Uh-huh.
what the next person feel or think about it, is
That's
that
right. That's
person
what I'm trying to
expression.
say. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah.
say.
No,
So
I actually,
let me finish. Let me finish.
hmm
Some people will use the ugliness to express and reach the zenith,
Mm-hmm.
the thing they want to achieve. You see,
Mm-hmm.
so art is something. Is broad. So go
yeah.
ahead.
No, you're right about that. So I know probably the way I said the word,
Hmm.
it might sound somehow, but I was just trying to say, you know, something that's not acceptable. Like sometimes you see
Okay.
a song or a film as something, probably the person who's the artist sees it as something good. That's their artwork. That's what they believe in. So a lot
Yeah,
of us
that's
would
right.
be like, the movie I'm about to shoot, I know this movie will hit, the music will hit.
Yeah.
Because
Oh,
that's
what
your
I mean.
belief. But at the end of the
That's
day,
right.
like the audience, they don't accept it as the way, So I
That's what I'm
mean,
saying.
so yeah, you're right.
Can I?
Okay, Masonic.
Yeah, let me add to that. So, I like everybody's point and welcome Big Steve to the
Hmm.
platform. I know this is your first time on here.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Pleasure.
long time fan of yours since I was a kid. Malawala, balawala.
I
Yeah.
know.
But yeah, as far as what y'all was saying, I agree that, art is something funny. I think the word is trending. Like everybody's going for the trending sound right now. And
That's
because
right.
going for the trending sound, if Jay-Z would have done a song, let's say a hip hop song or a song that's a sound that's not trending, most people are gonna look at it like, our people, we just cut it short, man. That song ugly, man. But at the end of the day,
Uh-huh.
it wasn't ugly. It was just gonna be like he did something else that's not trending, but he
That's not
followed.
trending.
The boy has a team, and that's the advantage of having a team. When you have a team and you have a formula, the first formula worked for him. He did a song, a feature song, Afrobeat song, and it worked. The next formula is the new song, similar formula, and it's working. So he's following the same formula, and he's not doing it on his own because Jay Zeno has rap songs and all that. So his team is showing him the ropes and what he needs to put out next. That whole drama felt around that time, like y'all said. So it just worked for him. So it was easy for him to just use that because everybody knew he was about to drop a song last week. He did it last week, right? I think
Mm-hmm,
it was
yeah.
Mm.
last week Friday or something like that. Everybody knew. So
Mm-hmm.
use that opportunity, you know, to basically promote the song. But at the end of the day, he also encouraged us Liberians to continue to support. You see, one thing I know about our Liberian people, we like to support one person. When one person doing good, everybody eyes only on them. We got to start looking at talent. If you have,
Talents.
we support your talent. We
It's
Mm-hmm.
a it's a
support
broad spectrum.
you. Yeah, we can't only focus on Jay-Z, and forget about all the other artists back home. We can't only focus on Panto and Jay-Z, even tour yet. Panto been here for like 2, 3 times touring this country. So, but what I'm saying is if you're talented, we Liberians, we have to start looking at if you're talented, we're gonna support you. Regardless if you're Jay-Z, if you Mizane, if you Abraham, if you Big Steve, it doesn't matter. You got talent, we
That's
support
it.
talent. We can't, but I do understand when you're trending, everybody seems to run to the trend, and that's how it always is. But we have to start looking at talent. When you got a dope single, it shouldn't
Hmm.
only be Jay-Z singles that share all across TikTok. Everybody, if you got a dope new single, as a Liberian person and you're not shy to promote your country because some Liberian people are still shy to say they're from Liberia. You're not shy to promote your culture. You're not shy to promote your country. Liberians should gravitate towards your music and share it the same way they share Jay-Z. How else we're gonna get multi-millionaires in music or entertainment? It can't just be one person, and God's blessing is not on one person like that. So I think we all got to start finding ways to train our people to change their mentality that when people have talent in, it doesn't matter what it is. We have to support it.
That's
You know.
right.
Yeah,
Okay.
bro. Oh,
Uh-huh.
we covering that topic for now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, sounds good. Yeah.
Okay. So what I want to say before we leave that topic is that Justin wasn't really mad like that, but he just pointed out some things. That's it, and begin drive his music. He was gone. And the next thing is that what really kill big hit songs? What really
What?
kill that? Because that certain song can come, everybody rushing on us, but all of a sudden that song will just vanish. So yeah, do you think what are some of the causes that I think that caused such thing to happen to a big record? Anybody can start.
Who going first?
Well, I can go first.
Mm-hmm.
With my many years of experience in the industry, uh,
Mm-hmm.
working with Thomas, Holder back in the days, LNS Studio 2000, 2001, long before the formation of hip hop music, and we started hip hop music, doing collaboration and concert with P Square, Two Face, Tiny, uh, Maze Bear, uh, Idris Adub Karim, all those old hands, like um, doing music, coming to where I'm at with all my Liberian musicians together, all the artists. Uh, I've understood one thing. You see, when you're an artist and you create music to fit in a trend, your music is not going to have longevity.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the thing is, we are talking about Afro beats now. Everybody going with a vibe, but many artists not really writing words that last. If
Hmm.
you're a songwriter, you don't write songs that last.
Mm-hmm.
It's just, temporary words you use for an event. For example, if you're writing a Christmas song, you know, only when Christmas time is coming, they're going to play that Christmas music.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're writing your song and not looking at, like valuable words that could condition reality, or reality can condition, like you're talking about love,
Mm-hmm.
you're talking about relationship, you're talking about appreciating your mom, you know what I mean? Talking about
freedom, talking about peace. You know, so if you talk meaningful things in your song, it's gonna last. Then you're just talking about the girl big butt or I wish the champion on the girl takes.
Yeah,
You know,
La Small Small. Is it La
those
Small
songs will
Small?
hate.
Like,
Yeah, those songs will hate for a moment because people following trend and everybody come up with the trend music. They
mm-hmm,
want to hear something new. Somebody will say about the girl butt, or somebody will come out to say new thing about weed or a drug, or, you know, or something that is popping at the time, at the moment. So those kind of music don't really last. They
okay,
only be for a while. That's why the artist quick to fade out. You know, but when you're talking about when people look back to Lugged Doobie, to Bob Marley, people look back to Michael Jackson,
mm-hmm.
people look back to Prince. If we look back at our old hands in our
Whitney,
music industry, Tikman
Whitney
Nimlin,
Houston, Whitney Houston, them.
yeah, Tikman Nimlin,
Mm,
Murray Dolly, you know, the Council Roberts, even though we are not really promoting all their legacy still, but people still have the music that when you listen to the music,
mm-hmm.
it has a lot of message that can fit in the time as the life we live evolves. You know, so it's like flower living before the year of color. Everybody, you know what I mean? Those kind
Mm-hmm.
of songs, if you look at it from our own cultural perspective, it is saying something to our additional people, even our modern people who can understand parables. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Let's say applicable. So there are some songs that can last long, some songs will just be for a while, and the artist will just last for a while based upon branding. You see, there's one thing about branding. People look at just my music out there. There are a lot of music that come out there. They are not properly branded. There are a lot of artists that come out there with hit music, but their brand is not with the music that hate. So if you're working with your brand with a song that hate become sustainable, then you live longer in the eyes of people, in the ears of people. People remember you because there are a lot of artists that had hit songs back in the day that didn't have videos. So visual always go with audio. So if you want longevity as an artist, you have to, excuse me, you have to focus on how to create building brand, you know, building brand. You have to build brand and you have to be able to create the following, the network that you will stay in the eyes of people and you have to keep producing. You have to keep producing. You can't just say, oh, because there's one song hit and that's my legacy, it's just gonna remain. But you have to keep producing. You have to come up with continuous hate so people can always have you in the mind and you're not gonna die. So that's my own input.
Okay. Next person.
Let all the picking and finish talking down with talk.
Okay, I'll go next. So, Victor, your question was pertaining to what, like a song. You talking about a song or the artist in
A
general?
hit song. Someone
Song.
that fade away very quickly.
Yes, exactly. So the number one reason a hit song is gonna fade away is non-constant promotion. If you got a hit song and you're not promoting that song constantly, that song will fade away. That's the number one. The number two, some artists have a hit song and you have plenty of songs you've already recorded, but you're not letting that hit song to grow. You're not sharing it. You're not letting people know about it. You're not getting it out to DJs, and then you go release another song right away. So people don't really get to digest that song the way how it's supposed to be digested and enjoyed, and then they on to something else. Another reason would be not having a music video to promote. You see, music video promotes songs forever. If you put out a music video, that video will promote the song. You can be dead and gone. Your children, if you set up your music right, your children supposed to still be eating from that music because of your video. So not having a music video will definitely kill that song. Another thing is profanity. Profanity, although American people don't care and they love causing business, profanity can turn a lot of people off. Like, I mean, especially adults. You know, you go somewhere, they're playing a bunch of cuss, even if you see people jumping, a lot of people can start frowning on it. And I had to learn it the hard way doing hip hop. I had to cut out profanity out of all my songs. from the first year I started really rapping, from 2005 to 2006, I put out an album, and I was cussing after that.
Your cousin real bad way.
Man, I was every 5 minutes, mother this, mother. Oh man.
Jesus.
Oh my
What
name Paul.
what what's your name again? What's your name again?
Mizonic.
Mizanic. Okay.
Yeah, so the woman then pulled me to the side and said, "You're a Christian brother. Do the music, let people dance, let them have fun. Stop saying all those curse words, leave those things alone." So I just started shying away from it. Like my next album, I forgot about the cousin business. People started telling me, "Yeah, I like that song. I like your album. I can listen to the whole thing, not one curse word."
Thank
And
you.
things like that. But really, you gotta promote this song. You gotta give this song time to breathe. You gotta let people know about it. You gotta be your self promoter. I don't care if you got a team. You meet anybody, you tell them, look, go check out my new video or my new song. Anybody you talk to, DJs or regular people, encourage them to go check out your stuff. And because you don't know how many people are gonna share your stuff, whether it's the long time music industry or even now. You tell people, they will tell other people, and that's how the song will go. So yeah, just take your time and promote that song well, and then before you jump on to something else, and all the other points are listed.
Okay, Dale.
Yeah, so for me, I feel like music is a sound. It's a sound that's pleasing to the ears, right? And music could be in different forms. It could be words. It could be just ordinary sound. Something that's pleasing to the ears. And like my brother Detron was saying, when it comes to hit songs lasting for a very long time, it has to do with promotion, branding. If you look at marketing, right, like Nike now, let's look at Nike Air Jordan, right? Like in 20 years from now, in 100 years from now, that brand is still standing because of how they built it from the foundation. Brand they didn't really build it just for a certain amount of time. It was built on a principle where it's gonna last for years to come. So when you're making music or if you're producing a film, issue this film shouldn't just be something for temporary. You should look at long-term goal, right? What's
Longevity.
my goal? What this song is achieving? Because I could listen to a song now and catch certain message in a song, that relates to my life. And no matter where I go, like Lucky Dewey, right? Like Bob Marley, all those people, these are songs that will stay forever no matter what. Even like or his song will come today, it will pass, but that song will last forever. So it's about what you say in a song that relates to reality, like to people's life. So for a song to really be a long lasting song, you have to take branding into consideration and also take words that you use within your song. So that's what I think.
Okay. Thank you so much, Steve.
Yeah. Okay. Listening to all the guys,
Mm-hmm.
they are all I would say all of the above and more. Uh, my small brother talk about creating a brand.
Mm-hmm.
The other guy talked about uh trend,
Mm-hmm.
and the other brother talked about uh the things he talk about. But you see, music is the first thing you should look at is the person. When you come on the scene, you are an artist. You got to build the brand.
Mm-hmm.
It got to come from inside. You got to have an objective. You got to want to achieve something, or you got to come to. You see, like the way I keep myself came on the scene. It was a renaissance when we came on the scene. We had the old artists like Morris Dolly, Tecumseh Roberts, Hawa Desemo, Miada Famule, them. When we came, when Tikma and myself came on the scene, we brought a new thing. We didn't just come to make to make new record. We came to create. a legacy. And when we got on stage, what came from me? I analyzed the whole Liberian musical scene. The whole Liberian musical scene. When I analyzed it, I saw that it was three
Mm-hmm.
major rhythm in Liberia: the Bema, the high life, and what
Mm-hmm.
they call the sea breeze. The
You
sea
kidding?
breeze, yeah, the sea breeze is a rhythm that was created by the people that came back from America. They
Mm-hmm.
met here, Bema. Bema is a rhythm from the play, the pele, the loma, the mano, and the basso borrow it. Then the high life came from the choir group, the highlight, the crew.
Mm-hmm.
Then those three things is just like the primary colors. Then when you bring them together, eh, they give rhythm. So you see, that's how I came into the music. That's how Tikma and myself came into the music, and that's what we're trying to promote. So we're creating a brand, a legacy. So then from there now we started, and all kinds of things will affect music, time, the
Mm-hmm.
dispensation, the trend, the cultural happening. They affect music. So I would if you come to be if, from our talk, an artist like you see Fela, he look when you creating music, you're not afraid that a music will be ugly. You when you're a real artist, you're not afraid. You believe in yourself. You come with confidence and
Mm-hmm.
create, and then you believe in what you're doing because when you create something, when the people find it from you, then they started to like it. You see, they got a lot of artists that created stuff. People didn't like it first, but because the fact that they were stressing something, and stressing on something like Lucky Dubie, like Bob Marley, you see, he believed in what he was saying. So as I listen to all of y'all, all of the above, so and more. That's what I'm saying. So that's the
Okay.
music business. Music business is big and deep. I got more than 50 songs. So now I'll be afraid to put them up because I don't have the support. Like you talk about the support, the public
Mm-hmm.
relation aspect, the promotional, the continuity, the teamwork, the book, the how you call them, the brokers or the how you call them, the those guys who that promote the music and all those kind of stuff, and all
Yeah.
those things. But I coming up with my new beat now. I borrowed those guys from Ghana, and they working on my new beat. That why will be coming all and I call Taya and all those kind of stuff. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let me throw a little light on what we're discussing. From my perspective,
Hmm.
most of the times, why big music go away? Number one, the song is big, and the song has not even breathed. People vibing to the song. You run to the studio again, bring one. You can say ugly song, and maybe say something. You go make one ugly one. As soon as you drop it, it kill the vibe of the first one. They say, but what kind of song is this? They found some what? They say, why you not bring some kind of ugly song? When you do that, because if you put a hit song and it's training, and you don't come with another hit, you bring one some kind of weird song, it will kill that entire vibe that everybody had because you were rushing, you didn't get a song chance to breathe, and if a song to go for a
Okay.
little longer, now you don't bring some kind of song what don't even make no sense, and people be thinking about, but how come you got with that hit song so they play what it hit song came from? There no other song there. And number two, when the song is big and you show an ugly music video, it kill the song instantly. Boom. You saw when this song came, tell your man say here that song. Tell your
Hmm.
boss say that song was so hot. So
Yeah,
the
it's a
man
nice song.
produced that video, they killed the whole song. This video was ugly. One guy with bald head standing behind one tree, and the whole vibe died.
All all those things there. All of the above. All those things. But
Yeah,
wait now. Listen.
go ahead, boss.
Look, I'm experienced, and when I say some things here, you will say maybe they made a crazy man. Listen, Sometimes, let me tell you something. You see that music they call a lot of things you still need to learn. Oh.
Mm-hmm.
The music business, it got witchcraft inside and all. You only know
Mm-hmm.
witchcraft, but it got God business inside. God,
Mm-hmm.
my song Balawala. I never
Malawala.
thought it was going to be hit.
Mm-hmm.
That God gave me that song. Let me tell you now, it got meaning. It not only the show is about Jesus Christ knocking the door and all of that. If I tell you the meaning, God and the Lord directed me to make that song there, and He told me why I get rich, but I will only get popular because I asked for popularity. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
apart from that, the Buka song where you see
Mm-hmm.
Buka, you see the people going there, then the people be dancing it. It's a demonic song. Some of the
Mm-hmm.
people, some of the artists that Tikman, if Tikman were alive, he would tell you. Some of the people, some of the artists, they don't go to voodoo man. Then the voodoo man will tell you the song with spin come, but it will die down or you will die young. Let me tell you now, a full of all kind of things. You see, so you will not want to even believe what I'm talking about, but it happen in music. I
Mm-hmm.
learned a long time from all the guys. Then the only time artists, those Nigerian artists and things and that. Some of them were wizards. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
so the music business that big thing. Suppression there, luck there, blessing inside, the trend there, the all kind of thing, my man, my
Okay.
people.
All right.
So
So
that's what I wanted to say.
yeah, yeah. Thank you. And so when the music and when the Oakland video kind of killed the song, and number one, like my brother AB said, you got to write a real good lasting songs. We gotta get good lyrics. That some people can read. Look when some people write. Oh my goodness, the lyrics can just kill me, man. I feel
That's
so
right.
good. You know, they just put it
Hmm.
in order and they just keep going. You be like before the song and you already like you are traveling somewhere.
Hmm.
Those kind of music when you write music like that, the
Hmm.
music gonna last for a long time. Like for instance, that song we did, that
Hmm.
that song we wrote that song 1990. And
Hmm.
that song, when with the war, people that were traveling, we kept singing that song from the other group with guitar, and people just fell in
Hmm.
love with the song because the lyrics, just like I can't explain all in this because it's a whole story. You know
Hmm.
how David got killed, Uriah got killed. I mean, David killed Uriah nasty way. You know, because you're saying something that was really bad that
Mm-hmm.
when you think about it, you be like, oh, what is doing so bad to the dude? Gotta kill this guy,
Hmm.
you know, take him from the battlefront. And if already now lost to the man wife, the man wife are pregnant now. Yeah, he want made a man drunk so the man can sleep with his wife. You know, so it's a real story. So the song last time when we came to the United States, when we did the video just took it way back up because we bought a lot of good custom. We went to a real place, we did it. If we had done one ugly video where we stand on the tree over there, that song would have been a
Keep saying ugly.
gone song. But so everything go by stages. So if you do a good song, write a good song, it will last and push it to the fullest. Don't rush to bring new one. Secondly, don't bring nowhere we have video because that the video set can
All
kill
those
it
things.
quicker. The video is the
Hmm.
one can kill the song faster. As soon because when the song be so big, and when they do the video and you want to see, yeah, you know, the way the song beat that why you want to see the video, but then you go do some kind of one woman with boys standing over there or here to the no, that's not going away. So we
Yeah, that's
will
funny.
to close on, we will have to discuss one more thing before we leave. Especially when
Okay.
artists go to perform. This is a new
This
topic now before we close.
this a good show.
So after will go to, perform. People hire you for the song that has stuck in their ear that what they hire you for. But a
Hmm.
lot of
Yeah.
artists miss that part. I will
Yeah.
not hire
Yeah.
you for any song I haven't heard before that is not trending or that never even make our airways. But a
I
lot of
hear you.
artists go on programs or events. They sing so new song. And just saying there, hey God, when you were singing
A
that song,
new
what we've
song.
been hearing, when
The
you were
people
singing
will
that
not
song,
relate to it. They will not relate to it.
they're
Yeah.
not little A. But if it gives you an opportunity to sing,
Sing the song they like.
yeah, sing if you got a new song, just introduce one at least.
Uh-huh. And
Then
you sing the
you can
song they
see
like.
your song that has stuck in our ear. But some people go, they won't be singing new song all over the place. Put me about what is that? Then some person, oh, that's not on the list. Are you see it right now? Okay, then
Mhm.
somebody go ahead.
You see, okay, let me say that. Let me
Okay.
start with that.
Mm-hmm.
But before I go there, let me just say something so so my beginning can learn.
Mm-hmm.
Look, the musical business is a big. It's not just one aspect. You got to have your strength. You got to have strength in certain aspect of being an artist. So now you're a good arranger. So now
Mm-hmm.
you're a good singer, vocalist.
Okay.
So now you're a good songwriter. And most Liberians that just recently, but I've been identified. I know rhyme scheme. I've been using rhyme scheme long time. Liberians then they were not doing the rhyme scheme. Rhyme scheme, what Jones is one of
Mm-hmm.
the good way that your music get recognized to get on Billboard. The
Oh yeah.
technical people they look at those things rhyme scheme like rap. And when you're rapping and
Mm-hmm.
you got a rhyme scheme. But some
Mm-hmm.
people they writing song like they writing story. No,
Yeah.
that a song is a story, but a song should be also artistically, rhyme and rhythm. That's what they call
Mm-hmm.
rhyme and rhythm. But at the same time, telling a story. And you understand me? So those are the things I just wanted to touch on them before I go back to the new song.
Mm-hmm.
As old as I am, when the people call me to sing, I will bring my plenty. I got 50 new songs plus. When I go, I'll be so tired. They want balawala. What I would do, they pay me, I sing the balawala song.
Thank
You
you.
see, so that's what he's saying. So you go sing, I want to sing my new song. When I want to sing my new song, they ain't got time for it. The song they want, balawala. Why? Because it brings back memory and that's what they want to hear. So you're right. That's all I want to say about that.
Okay,
You know,
next. Uh-huh.
Let,
one thing,
okay.
one thing I want to say to Mr. Steven Walder. I know it's my first time seeing you here tonight, and the show
Mhm.
is really nice. At least we bringing people that we haven't seen. That
Yeah.
song, that is song, um, Balawala. I grew up. My dad, that was his favorite song, and I feel
Mhm.
like maybe the day God calls my father, like that's something that is gonna bring back memories because that's something I grew up. He really loved that song. He really. So I mean, it's something I'm also gonna remember you for. Like, oh yeah, I remember it was this person. I met on the show.
Yeah.
But
Thank you. Thank you.
yeah, back to the thing about artists performing their lot of songs before they can even perform this song that people really love. I think that also kills the vibe because if I go to a section or if I go to a wedding or something like that, and then they call you as an artist, like perform the song that the people hire you to come and perform and entertain the people.
That's right.
Not to come and sing something where people are not related. It can even kill the vibe. It can make some people so reluctant, like, let me do something else. So the artists, they always have to like take that into consideration. And then one thing too I want to say on the show is that I know we talk about music a lot, but I'm not really from the music part. I'm more into the film industry.
Okay.
So we have to balance, yeah. But I'm just chipping in because entertainment, everybody like
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
you on film, so
Look,
talk everything related.
yeah,
everything part
When
is
you read ugly movie, we're not watching it. It will die soon.
yeah, yeah. Everything's part of it.
yeah. So I feel like we have to when we having a topic or the conversation, we have to balance it with both the music part and the movie part,
Mhm.
Yeah, the
because it's
visual
all
and audio and
yeah
visual.
visual, yeah. So that's just my recommendation for the show.
Hmm.
But yeah, I digress.
Okay, next.
That, that's good.
Um, yeah, I mean, like everybody's saying a lot of meaningful things. Just to buttress everybody, like Stevie and Dell. Uh, you see, the music. I also have some strong background when it comes to media content development, like
Mhm.
movie, music video, the production, all that stuff, and animation as well. I do animations. So, looking at music, let's look at the music part. For us to really understand how to make the music more relevant, so that we can understand that the musician should be really key to understand sound and the orthodox way of what music is all about. Not many musicians of the day understand music from the root, like the poetry part of music.
Mm.
Hmm.
That is a poetic part of music
Yeah.
where you
Uh-huh.
understand stanza,
Yeah.
bars, rhythm, meters.
Hmm.
You understand ram and rhythm. You
Hmm.
know, so if you understand the real origin of how to construct your lines, then you have a whole mindset of what you're doing. And music is not all about just going to studio and the producer just produce any kind of sound. Your
Uh-huh.
music should tell a story even by the instrumentation. So if you wrote a song about mourning, maybe
AB, I think
yeah, I'm coming.
you gotta go to the topic.
Yeah, I'll go to the topic. I
Oh,
just want to buttress
okay.
Stephen before going.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, that's why I said initially. So
Okay.
it's more like we have to understand.
This is a beautiful show.
Yeah, we have
Very
to
meaningful.
understand. We have to understand with that level of maturity of music sound, what
Mm-hmm.
every sound mean. Like the string instruments, right? What they mean, the
Mm-hmm.
kind of rhythm in drum, the kind of beating of drum, what kind of expression is it coming out with? Emotional, you
Mm-hmm.
know, saxophone, trumpet, harp, all the different instrumentation in your music. You have to understand it. The producer has to understand it, especially with your words of your music you want to portray to the ears, right?
Mm-hmm.
So let us stop there. Just remind me, put me back on track. What was the question?
The question was they invite you, they hire you for the song they are heard are stuck in an ear. But you
Okay,
sing it's also a new song.
okay. For me, what I can say about that, there's
Uh-huh.
a secret. So if you become a popping artist or a very popular artist, everybody demanding you to go to show, right?
Mhm.
Maybe you have one or two songs trending. Maybe
Yes.
you have a couple of songs you did, they're new, the people don't know it. And the reason why those songs trend is not from your performances. The reason why those songs trend is because of the promotion behind the song through the media,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
like like radio stations playing the song more often, street
Hmm.
boys, the DJs on the street in the clubs, they're banging the song repeatedly. It's
Yeah.
gonna stick in the ears. So when people call you to the show because of the popularity of the song and everybody vibing to the song, like organizers for shows will want you to come so they can make money out of your presence. So when you come there, you don't have to start with a new song. When you go on stage, you have to sing your most popular song first. So the whole crowd can be in sync with you and your brand. And then you build that vibe with another popular song. And then after that next popular song you bring in, you introduce a new song you want them to start hearing from that show, but you have intent to promote it through the media so that when you leave that person, everybody will be saying, "Oh, I heard that song. He performed that new song on the stage." So they'll start following that new song. It will build that power that you need a new song to build. But it will not be built on that stage. But now before you leave the stage, you want to close up with one of your most popular or hit song again so that you can leave your brain in the memory of the people so they can long for you to want to call you back on another show. Another organizer will say, damn, they may kill that show. We want you on the other show. So that's how you address that whole performance, with your song, whether the new song or the hit song. That's why I want people to really pay attention to. And every time you go on stage to perform too, don't make your performance boring by just you alone going on a stage. That's why you need to have a choreographer, a whole team, a dance team, people who will
Yeah.
be vibing to your song with different kind of dance mood. You have to have different side attractions on the stage. And apart from that, you have to learn how to do live performances because the world is evolving. Entertainment is not like we all doing singing recorded song performances on stage. Like you mommy to your record, you gotta get the instrumentalist,
Yeah.
like
The
people
band to
go and play
practice.
Yeah,
live. You
yeah,
gotta learn how to do
but
live.
AB to a
Yeah.
point to that part when you station a concert you can do that, but where they call you on wedding, where you gonna get Benson there?
No, you see,
Yeah.
you see that the problem, bro. That the
Yeah,
problem.
yeah.
Liberians need to think. the transformation. That's why I want to leave this quote to everybody who doing music and entertainment, whether it be a
He said
movie,
he
music.
says significant thing. That's right. Go
It's
ahead.
very important because look, I
Yeah.
tell you, if you become a brand just from the CD playing and the radio playing, you will not last. Oh, you'll not
You'd
last.
have it'll regress. You'd have regress.
I'm
With that, you
telling you,
regress.
you're not like
Yeah.
if you look in America, most of the training artists, the millionaires, they got a band when they go on live event to perform. Go look at Rihanna on the last the football stuff here, the American football, the stadium. See her opening for the game, the match. It's live. You have to learn how to do live. You're a musician. You have to know how to
Yo,
do live.
yeah, we didn't say it's bad, but all depends. You will get it mad to get it.
No, but
Yeah.
that's where it
The
coming
money
in.
they
That's where it
means.
coming in.
Okay,
We need to
okay,
think money. We need to think money. Like
that's
brand
right.
musician, you stop thinking limited way. We have to think money. The industry is a multi-billion-dollar industry. We need to think awards. We can't be limited to just Liberian music award stuff. We need to think about how to win Grammys. We need to think about how to win BET. We
Yeah.
need to think about how to win the Telly Award. All the Mecca awards that more relevant in the world when it comes to entertainment. We need to think about how to win Oscar Award, the filmmakers. We need to think how to put all our music video, our movie on Netflix, on all the international streaming platforms. We need to win awards on those platforms too. So it's time for us to stop thinking limited of just being in our own corner. We need to think to compete with American producers, content producers, musicians. We need to think about my man. Look, the thing is, we in 2023, in time to joke, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but how to do it? How? How?
Now, there's a secret how to do it. The secret is you have to understand when you're an entertainer, you have to build a conglomeration team. You need
Oh,
team. You need manager. You need
don't
promoter.
make
You
don't
need
make it long now.
publicists. Yeah, you need
Uh-huh.
publicists. You need investors, and you need
Yeah.
network. Your
Okay.
manager should be able to reach out to people who make decisions in the industry, not limited to Liberia.
And
So
But
when
booking
you have
agents,
you left out something.
booking
We
agents.
you need this show that for us to discuss it when we
exactly to
discuss
give
it.
insight to
Yes,
other people, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
that's
So
right.
I mean, like you need money because the industry you need money. Now when we talk about the whole aquatic part of music or societal part of music. I mean, people have their choices to decide what they want to join and what they don't want to join. That's their choice. But the issue is, you can still be without being a fraternity member and still thrive with your music or your movie. It's just about your connection and your space, your kind of company you keep. But I mean, anyone got a right to join whatever fraternity they want to join. That's up to them. And if you feel you don't want to join any fraternity, it's up to you. But the issue is everyone got equal opportunity. It depends on your mindset. It's just about the mentality. It's not about whether you're part of society or not. It's about the mentality. Once you have the right and the positive mentality and you don't
Okay.
back down, you have a focus and you go into your focus no matter what, you will always win.
Okay.
Nobody can stop you from winning when you have that vigorous attitude that you must win no matter what. And you can push, you can network, you can reach out, and you can create good content with quality. People will not push you away. They will welcome you, man. Look, I tell you, just for
You,
me to close.
Mm-hmm.
you want me to
Just for
answer?
me to
No,
close.
you come to your closing
Okay,
comment.
okay, okay, no
So
problem. I'll
we
wait.
go to Amazon, then from there, then everybody jump to the closing statement.
Everybody do closing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you got me.
we got like
So
like 7 more minutes. Yeah, go
the
ahead.
question was about the question was about going to perform and the artist deciding to just do any kind of song instead of what people know them for.
Yeah.
That's yeah. So that's part of artist development. A lot of new artists don't understand artist development. They will have several songs and just jump on stage and do anything. I've seen a lot of guys that I did shows with, and they will jump on stage and just do any kind of song. And I'm looking at them like, bruh, this is a new song. Nobody even know you for this
Know
song.
it.
Why would you do that when people know you for something else? And it'd be like, man, a lot of people heard a new song recently and they like it. I'm like, nah, but people know you for this song. You got videos for this song, then you don't decide to do it. So that's
That's right.
part of artist development. If you go through that phase, you gotta decide like
All
I
of the
got
above.
I'm gonna put my best foot forward first. The best song that everybody can relate to is what you do first. Your second best song, you do it second. Third best, if they're giving you like a nice set of 30 minutes, then all the other least popular songs you could go ahead and do it last. But you gotta do your best song. People that know you and been hearing that song for a long time, you gotta give them that song. And then the second best, you gotta give them that. I really want you guys to go back and whoever's watching to listen to my album. I have a new album out. It's called The Love for Mama Africa 2. And when you listen to The Love for Mama Africa 1 compared to 2, you will see the songwriting improvement. This is not my second album. This is probably my third Afrobeat album. The first one is Carnival. I have hip hop albums. I'm not even talking about those. But when it comes to Afrobeat music, I really want you guys to go listen to my songwriting. Songwriting comes to people in different forms. I have a studio here. I can show you my studio when we're done. But I'm not a studio rat. I don't just jump in the studio to come do song every day. That's not me. Sometimes God will give me the inspiration. Victor, and seriously, I stopped writing with pen and paper after my first album. Because the first album, I did a lot of that, running in the studio and writing with paper. The next album, I took a chill pill, but God would bring a song to me. I would be sleeping, and the song would just be hitting me. It's like I don't care what I do, that thing would be in my brain. I would have to come either find a beat to go with it and then record it. That's how it works. Usually,
Okay.
it would come in the form of like a hook. It would come in the
Yeah.
form of
Hook.
that's how
That's right.
it so it will come in the form of a hook. Then I gotta come in the studio and then I'll do the hook first. Cause it's like writing a term paper. Once you do the hook, it's like you got a whole idea on what the song
Yeah.
should be.
Yeah.
So
That's right.
I'm able to do my first, second, and third verses like that. But I don't
Hmm.
I don't run in studio. Sometimes, my man, I'm in the house. Sometimes 2, 3 months, at least 2 months. I will not even step in my studio to do no music. And then a song will hit me. And when that song hit me, Victor, if I don't record that song, after 1 week, that song will be hitting me until I finally come in the studio to do it. I'm telling you, so that's how it works for me. I don't know how it works for most people. I think so because some people gotta go pay for studio time and stuff. I have the
Yeah.
luxury.
You're blessed. You're blessed. You're blessed, begin.
I don't have to do that. I sit here record. I do still have an engineer that I outsource to. So when I'm done recording, I send it to him to do the mixing and mastering.
So
But that's
where are you? Sorry, I'm not cutting you off. Where you live?
I'm in Charlotte, right here with Victor. I'm right here in
Oh,
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Okay.
You gotta come here. We got producers here, and I produce too. And but
Yeah.
what I realized with my production, God made me a producer to understand music and sound. So all those
Yeah.
beats, yeah, some of those beats, I didn't even produce some of those beats. But when I heard them, I knew it was the right beat to go with whatever I needed. So
Okay.
I have like hundreds of beats, but I don't write to all my beats. Sometimes I
Okay.
write, but most of the time, and earlier I did a lot of the Bama style beat. But again,
Yeah.
back to performance, back to stage performance, I just learned that earlier. Like, don't ever go performing things that people don't know. The one that they being vibing to, you gotta sell it to them. Now,
Yeah. That's right.
you know, like some shows you do, people really be into your performance. They really be into it. So when they into your performance and you giving it hits after hits, then you can be like, you know what, I have a new song I want to introduce to you. Y'all tell me what you feel about it. And
That's
then in
right.
case you can do like an extra song. But everybody, please check out The Love for Mama Africa 2 African Diamonds by Mizanic. And I just
Exotic.
dropped the
Okay.
Buffet video
Exotic.
background holding. I just dropped Buffet video last week,
That's a
and
good title. Buffet ground
yeah,
holder.
Buffet, I drive and Buffet. We grew up as kids playing the little game,
Yeah, yeah,
but the
yeah. Those things are
but
very
my
powerful.
whole concept with Buffet is
Yeah.
taking the opportunity when you get it. That's what my
Okay.
concept is with the song. Although
That's
it was
good.
a game played jokingly, this and that. Oh, I Buffet
You
it,
s-
man, woman, I Buffet it, who out of the
you're
man
speaking
hand.
like an artist. You're speaking like an artist. I got it.
But the concept behind the song is you take your opportunity when you get it. So that's what Buffet means when I'm talking on that record. Everybody please.
Okay.
That's
All
good.
right. So are we going to start with Dell to give a departing message?
Well, tonight we had a very good conversation, and I believe the viewers, they're also participated. I just want to say thanks for having me here tonight, and thanks to all of our friends and colleagues that contributed to the show tonight. Hopefully, people learn something, and hopefully, we can all be able to continue to make impact in our film and music industry and see how we can push it forward, because it's all we have to do as Liberians. The Nigerians, they're not coming to do it for us. Ghanaians, they're not coming to do it for us. The more we have these conversations, the more we be able to like push our industry. So thanks for having me here, guys.
Okay. Thank you.
Well, yeah, I'm Abraham P. Detrans Kalon. Apart from music, I'm a corporate individual, uh, CEO of Deeper Global. Uh, I'm also a professional. I have my master's in public procurement and logistics, and I have my BSc in economics and financial management. I have a master credential in contract law from Harvard University, and
Man.
also a master credential from Berkeley in blockchain technology, and another master credential from IMF. Uh,
Yeah,
I
man, I
study
bought that bought Jimmy.
I study central bank law, uh, and also IBM. I did cybersecurity at IBM, and I just completed my diploma in cyber law at Uni Athena. So I'm a lover of academics. You can search me on LinkedIn. I'm Abraham P. Detrans on LinkedIn. But musically, I love music. It's my passion. We started this whole hip hop with the late summertime. It's so rest in peace. It was just a new idea we came up, even though we all knew about my music. So we wanted to rebrand, our kind of music to the rest of the world when we had hip life and high life. So we came up with hip hop. Uh,
Okay.
I've been in the industry for over 20, 21 years, about 22, 23 years now. And I'm a songwriter, I'm a producer also. I do visual production. I produce music videos, animation, movies, and I work on a lot of projects as well. And I've won this award, it's prestigious, Telly Award. So all these experiences I've gathered, it's time now for us to really look at our entertainment industry to
Hmm.
hire the best mind, like technocrats, like strategists, like the right kind of, marketers, so that we can get our arts and culture, our craft to the rest of the world. And it's time for us to really understand the importance of content creation and how we can all collaborate on different levels with different efforts to do, uniformity with our craft to push it to the rest of the world. We have limitations with our population already. We're not compared to the Nigerian population of 200, over 250 million people, and Ghana over 30 some more million people. We just 5.2 million people. So if we can prioritize our own arts and culture right in our country, artists can stand to benefit millions of dollars in a year from their content if we have the right infrastructure set up, for us to really have that platform to thrive. That's what we're calling on the Liberian national government as we go through the elections. We pray that the next president will have passion for change, especially empowering the private sector, looking at our entertainment industry, how we could give the right premise or set the right premise, bringing the right technocrats, doing the right investment opportunities to help our industries, music, movie, and any kind of industry when it comes to creativity. And we also need to invest hugely in arts, not just arts, but into technology, in science, engineering, and mathematics in the country so that we can grow our economy. So it's time for us to really think, in a different way than just looking back hundreds of years back or 20 years back. We need to take Liberia to where it needs to be, not just politically or economically, but we need to make sure we grow our own millionaires and billionaires right from Liberia. So it's all about system structure, framework that we need to work on and make this possible. It is possible. Nobody can say it's not. It is possible. We just need the right kind of investments and the right technocrats and strategies to set up the framework and infrastructure so that dividends can be gained from any creative content. And the rights of their creativity can be protected also. So it's time for us to really think about these things. They're very important.
All right. Thank you so much,
Yep.
EB. Steve?
Piggy, you got a lot of stuff in you. You got a
Thank you
lot of
so
stuff
much.
in you that you know talk plenty. It's so plenty. It's so plenty in you. You rich with a thing. Yeah, it'll
Amen.
come out. It'll just be rolling. Woo, 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 woo. So the matter.
Yeah, yeah. So a statement, a closing
Okay,
message.
yeah, just closing statement. My
Mm-hmm.
man, Victor. First of all,
Yeah.
I give thanks to God,
Mm-hmm.
and I think God hearing my prayer, and I want to say thank you, Father, in the
Mm-hmm.
name of Yeshua Hamashiach.
Amen.
And Victor, you, I tell God, thank you for you. The thing
Mm-hmm.
you're doing, and you brought a cross section. You see, tonight, you brought a cross section. I analyzed the whole thing. You brought a technocrat. You brought a film man, the audio visual man. You
Mm-hmm.
brought the man, the a producer, a man who who know the thing. Then you brought a man of heritage, me. Then you brought him. Then you yourself, you the man who do garner the people and bring them together. So what I will advise you,
Mm-hmm.
make a list. Those good talented people, just as the begin say, in time for us to do something, my man, I getting old. I got music in me, my man. I got music in me. But I'm so afraid. Just what he begin talking, I see nothing because when we used to make music and we used to carry it to super sound, then they disseminate it and advise it all over the West Africa and what, and then you go, you get your money. But when the media thing started, I got scared, and so I withdrew. So let create a mechanism and see how it can work. If it would be a small company or a platform, and started to put it together while we having shows, collect the how they call it, the cream of the or whatever, and put it together so something can happen. Just what the picking and saying.
Okay.
So we can't be coming for nothing. So when we coming, let something grow from it. That's what he's saying. Picking, you
Mm-hmm.
see, I said it short. All I think that what you talking, you see, Hakim, I said it short.
Hey, my man, I told me. Okay, Miss Onyx.
So, so I have a few points to make. I'm not gonna make mine as short as yours, Big Steve. But like Abraham said, I'm also into technology. I graduated with a bachelor's degree in electronics and electrical engineering. I did my MBA with a concentration, or that's master's in business administration with a concentration in information systems. And
Wow.
I went on to do project management. I've done a lot of cybersecurity courses. I currently work as a systems programmer. But apart from that, the number one thing I'll say is thank God for life. Thank God that Victor had this vision to bring us together because it's very important what he's doing. Um, and what he's doing, he's one of the few people I know that's been able to really connect with the young artists, with the older artists, with the gospel artists, with the secular artists, and that's a blessing. It's like God just put that on him. He's a lovable individual. People just gravitate towards Victor, and
Yeah.
I was giving him his flowers because he deserves that. We have to, even if we got to do an award show just surrounding what he's been
That's
doing.
right.
We have to
That's
do
right.
that. We have to do that. But the second thing is I love my country. I love Liberia. When I tell you guys I love Liberia, I spend countless hours creating press releases and paying my personal money to distribute these releases to show Liberian music videos to the world. I started doing
Mm,
that in 2016. You guys could go to my website right now. You'll see some of the old press releases. Of course, over the years, when people not really paying attention and helping you share those things, and then you're not really getting residuals from it, you try to work with some of the artists, things not working out, it kind of discourages anybody. So, but I spent money over the years, and I was trying to do a monthly thing while we released like our Liberian artists release videos. I would do a press release for it and do a playlist on YouTube and publish it in the US media. If you guys go to my website right now, you could just look for MizaniRecords.com. You will see a page that says entertainment. Most of the old press releases are on there. And I wrote press releases for a lot of artists too. A lot of
mm,
artists know how to write it or even distribute it. They contacted me and I did it. So I love my
that's
country and
good.
I'm willing to help. But I
Wow.
think moving forward, we have to create our own genre. We have to create a sound. What it
Okay.
means, producers have to come together. And I have
Uh-huh.
sounds I've experimented with that I'm ready to even show people like Just Prince. Like, look, man, listen to this. What do you
I
think
read
about this? What
I
do you
read
think?
I read I ready
So,
for you to resurrect me. To tell me to
yeah,
young boy.
what do you what do you think about this style for us to push? So I have those things. But like I've been saying on in my closing now, like I've been saying on all these different videos, Liberian entertainment, and this is movies and music and stage play,
Comedy.
stage plays.
Comedy, yeah.
We have to have a system and a structure. The system, we got to first respect intellectual property. We
Property. Mm-hmm.
we got to honor, we got to work with and honor and help to build our studios, whether it's here, whether it's back home. We got to look at producers and work with them, try to see if we can create a sound. We have to take things like marketing, promotion seriously, press release
Mm-hmm.
seriously. We got to work with PR people, DJ,
Mm-hmm.
gotta start getting these DJs and forcing them to play our music.
Making them to,
We
yeah,
got
organizing them to play
we
in an
got
organized way.
whether it means paying them and if we if
Yeah.
and keeping them on payroll or whatever, but it can't be a one person thing. It has to be a unit.
A
We have
teamwork.
managers, booking agents, radio and concert promoters, graphics designers, videographers, all those people play key roles in the industry. So we have to build our industry. A kid starts doing graphics, we got to encourage that kid to continue to do that because he will be the graphics designer and then he can train other people. And that's how we're going to have a system or a structure industry. So, with that being said, thank you, Victor, again for bringing me on. Thank you guys for giving me the listening ear. Thank you, the audience. And people have been playing this back. I've been putting it on my Facebook. People really love what we're doing. So, we just need to continue and really come up to do something solid for our country.
Wow.
Okay. I would love
Very
to say
beautiful.
thanks to everyone that came in today. You
Mm.
accepted my invitation, and every Monday and Friday, 9 p.m., we come here and talk about Liberian entertainment in general. We always had gospel artists, but they couldn't come up to the track. Two of them supposed to come on, they couldn't come. We got filmmakers, we got comedian. They all we come here in and talk about entertainment in general, be it gospel, whatever. Because when one person blow, that's Liberia we're talking about there. That's my own
Yeah.
goal. When one person blow you from the gospel side, we say, yeah, go my girl, she's from Liberia, he's from Liberia. That's my goal. And like I'm saying, 6 months into this thing that we're doing because of election, a lot of distraction. That's why so many people are not coming. But people
Mm-hmm.
are going to come. We're going to invite people from Liberia to be on the platform. We'll make sure artists, Bucky Raw, all different people coming on this platform. Then after 6 months, there where we're going to, because everything we say, I'm taking note, watching people, those
Ah.
that are smart, those that can
Mhm.
make us to get labeled, those that will make us to produce this or put a
That's
huge show
right.
together, like all artists in one building, I think once a year. So I have all the
Mhm.
plans, but I want for to do it deeper, more and deep. When I see
Wow.
people marking them down, we say, okay, gentlemen, we have come 6 months. All right, now with everything we have, then okay, this guy looks smart. He will be on he will put our music on all platforms. We start making money. The other guy, he will be a distributor. Then we can create a one time in a year. We all come together. Everybody gonna sing. We're gonna have a 3 day retreat, something like that. So after 6 months, then we will put a group together. Then we start coming here once a week, not 2 times. We're coming 2 times because the artists are many. They will not finish. So that's why I'm bringing major artists like Friday, the major artist, Fatu Giflas, and other people coming in, and Nima Brahma kind of other way, this, just like that. So we all get together and we say, gentlemen, okay, we are going 6 months
Mhm.
into this thing. What can we do now to step the game up? We've been talking here and there. So just get it and be marking your own notes. Those that speak here all the time, mark them. It will bring
Yeah.
very important people. Your flex for a year. It's going Friday flex, nail it. And everybody was
Yeah.
like, yeah, oh, my man, you already heard of the game. You know what to do.
Yeah.
So we start
Well,
injecting
Liberian
people
got
name
talent,
down.
oh.
Huh?
Oh, I said he got blow. They blew my mind.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I,
They're very
I
we got
ready to
smart
say
Liberian
form
artists.
form your. I ready to say form your company for the three guy.
Yeah, we'll talk behind the scene, but so far that's it, and we'll make it bigger. Since we don't have the LEE no more, we can have
Wow.
entertainment general. We can take over the I mean the LE or whatever. We just create our
Yeah.
own thing, and we can create our own music unit in the United States. We can do that as well. We don't gotta wait for
Wow.
point Liberia. Create our own here and
there's
push
a
it.
lot of challenge towards that though.
Yeah, you got talent, Piggy. You got
Yeah,
talent.
we
No,
can
no
do we
thing.
can do anything, man.
Yeah, man,
So
you can do it.
so sometimes if it doesn't
Wow.
come from home, it gotta come from abroad.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, you can
Yeah.
have an association in America, but to say Liberian Music Union, there will be a contrast because it's legally registered back there, and it's more like it's relevant, and the Liberian government has like
They put
accepted that
they
brand,
put
that
they put
Well,
model.
something.
it can be something else. It ain't gotta be
Yeah, it can be a
Yeah,
everybody.
you
particular
can
name.
form an association. That's why I said
Yeah,
in
Yeah.
yeah,
America,
we can
like
do that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. It can be the union, but we can flip the name around. But I want to say thank
Yeah.
you so much and
Yeah.
share
Thank
the
you guys
show
so
and
much.
come
Wow.
again next Monday. You can come again. We had the time.
So
Come
we can
again.
come. We can come,
Every,
and every time we want to come,
Yeah, Monday or Friday. Yeah, hit me up.
because the thing sweet. Oh,
every,
I really like it.
everybody go watch Buffet. Go watch Buffet by me.
Man,
And just
the,
before you
the
go off,
video the video is good, bro. I
just
just
before you
watched
go
the
off,
video.
Yeah.
just before you go off, please,
Yeah.
Liberians, foreigners watching this video, follow me. I'm Abraham P. Detran Scalon on Facebook, on all
I
the
say I will
social
follow
media
all of you.
streaming
By the way,
platforms.
I
Follow
come in
Detran
low for
Music,
y'all.
and also follow our company, Deeper Global on Google, all right?
I come in
Everybody,
low for y'all. North Carolina, eh? So of North Carolina.
No, I'm
You
in
from?
DC.
the
He in
Oh,
love
you
of
in
DC.
Mama
DC?
Africa.
Yeah, I'm in DC.
And where you from, Mr. Film
Oh,
man?
I'm in Jersey.
Oh, you in Jersey near me here. Damn it.
Oh yeah, I'm in Jersey.
So expert, my man. Damn.
Mhm. And Friday, different group gonna come watch it too and see what they say because we do the same question we
Wow.
bring here. They will tear you apart in a different form. So
My man, we can make it
We
with
started
y'all.
from here, huh?
Cheers. I'm telling the picking, I say with them we can make it.
Yeah, we
What?
can.
They
It's
know all the
possible.
thing, the different thing.
Yeah, different
The
things.
thing
So we
better than
just
all you know.
we are taking notes, and after 6 months to the thing, the whole thing gonna change to another. It's gonna turn to a whole
It'll take
some things.
a different level. That's
Yeah,
right.
different. Okay, so I said thank you, and I'll see you again anytime. Hit me up, my man. When's the next show so I can come on?
Okay.
Okay.
Peace out,
What?
guys.
Yeah.
Peace and love. Peace and love to you guys. Wow.
Yeah.
Respect.
Bye
Respect.
bye.
Peace, love.